Hey there, I'm Alanis in LA talking to Beau Navire here with.
I'm Trey.
And I'm John.
Yeah, so how does it feel to kind of come back on this, comeback tour after being gone for so long?
It's been awesome. I mean, we're super close friends, and I think when we stopped playing in 2012 after our East Coast tour, like we just had a lot of like life things going on as a band and as like people, and we never officially like broke up, but just kind of our lives went in like different directions. But we've been asked to do New Friends Fest like since it started, and sort of the stars aligned this year. Rohan every single year has asked us since the beginning to play, and Chris, our drummer, lives in Oslo now. He was able to make it work, and um, we were like, "Fuck it, like let's go, like
Yeah.
let's fit it in and make it happen." So it feels awesome to be back together.
Yeah.
Super close friends. So.
It's definitely like mind blowing, like wild, and I don't know. I never thought it would actually happen because it's been a conversation for so long, and yeah, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
I don't have much more to say about that part because it's just crazy and it doesn't make sense.
The inevitable fate of the indefinite hiatus of a Screamo band, 2 legendary albums, indefinite hiatus, and then eventual great comeback tour. So what was it like playing New Friends finally?
Overwhelming, like literally, I walking in, like I walked in a little late because I just had other things to take care of, and walked in. I had actually cried just because of so many friends and the special, like how amazing this community is, was so overwhelming. It's the biggest part of like the whole reason we do all this. It's like it's just about our friends and like we started just like play music with each other. So, I don't know. We met when we were like what 16, 18.
Yeah, well,
Kind of somewhere in that
John and I
realm.
have known each other for 20 years.
Yeah.
Other bands and stuff in the Bay Area, so long time.
Yeah, and so it's just overwhelming that people even care about this shit at all. Like, is so crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I mean, New Friends was sick. Like I mentioned, Rohan's been asking us, but like John mentioned, like we're just grateful that anyone likes what we do and how it sounds, and like being able to play to like that many people and people be like excited and want to hear our music is super humbling, because I think for us it's like just an expression of like how we feel, and it's like sort of like the art packaged in a way, like our emotions or our feelings, right, of the world are represented in the music. And so yeah, like being able to like come back and have so many people be like interested and having fun and like showing us love, we're just super grateful for that. So
Yeah. So like the way I would describe the style of Beau Navire is like if City of Caterpillar and Funeral Diner made emo violence. Were some of those bands inspiration to you coming from like the north, like being from like NorCal? Were there influences of that area that helped kind of develop the sound?
oh, for sure. I mean, my haiku or my high school band was I wrote haikus about cannibalism in my yearbook, and like Seth and Matthew from Funeral Diner were super gracious. Like we had seen them play a bunch of times, like as 15-year-olds, and I think I like MySpace reached out to them and said, hey, like we love your band, like we'd love to like play shows with you guys if you're interested. And I think Matthew hit us back and was like, yeah, we're playing like Santa Clara in a week, like if you guys want to come play with us, open for us, like that would be awesome. So yeah, Funeral Diner for sure, at least for me, was like a gateway into Screamo. My friend Freddie, who was in Haiku's, a really close friend, he showed me Funeral Diner and was like, hey, let's start a band like this or similar style. So I don't think, I don't know that Beau Navire necessarily was like influenced specifically by Funeral Diner, but certainly was in like my roots of like that genre of hardcore and emo hardcore and Screamo. Like they'll always be an influence for me for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, my first was there was a show. It was like I just gotten into like post-hardcore, like out of like being in like punk stuff, and then I remember very specific this day, the first time I ever saw someone scream into a mic or their guitar pickups, and I was like, "What is going on?" And it was Life at These Speeds.
Hell yeah.
This band called Dear Diary Seem to Be Dead, which is Brian Funk from Thou's band before,
Oh, okay.
and it's phenomenal. Like they were like the coolest band I'd ever seen at the time. And this band Mustafa Mond, and they were just all three. I was like, what is this? This is insane. I've never seen people like scream like this. Like the chords are insane, and how cool and like amazing they were. It was just beautiful. And yeah, I never stopped wanting to do that. finally we all met and started doing it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does the scene today compare to what it once was from your perspective?
Wildly more inclusive and beautiful, and I don't know, like even back when we were doing it, it was still so much. It felt. I know it's not like perfect now by any means, but I feel like it's so much more inclusive than back then. Like even like having people come, like because you mentioned new friends, like so many people came up and said like how much the music is like meant to them, and that's really cool. Like especially like I don't know, it's just wild, like how seeing it's not just completely a boys club anymore,
Yeah.
because that it just fucking sucks and it's awful. It's like
Yeah.
Lord Snow and has been like our homies forever, and I don't know, it's cool like that. Yeah, my brain stopped.
Yeah, it's super fun. I mean, I think, like when we played Gilman, our first show back in Berkeley, like there were like new heads and old heads. It was really cool to be like, it was like probably the first biggest show we've ever played as Beau Navire.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what to expect, and just so many like, younger crowd, like community, and then like tons of old friends from the scene. Seth from Funeral Diner came out, the Jerome's Dream Crew came out, like a lot of like hardcore bands and like screamo bands, like folks that are in the Bay Area came out. But yeah, I agree with John. It feels super inclusive, and I love to see it. Like, I mean, again, like when Haikus was playing show, we played fucking shitty basements with 10, 15 people. And then to be able to play like New Friends in front of like 600 people, or Berkeley in front of like 300 people, like it's pretty wild. It feels like comfortable because of like just how much the music like means, and it comes out when we play. But I love it. I love to see like just like people pumped and like really feeling like the music and the lyrics and the emotion and stuff like that. So it feels great. Loving it.
Yeah.
What was the significance of starting the return in Berkeley, up there in NorCal?
That's our hometown. I mean, like we were all like I mean, when we started the band, like John was in Oakland. I've lived in Berkeley for a long time. I think Sean was in the city.
He had,
I
like,
think
that
Chris, our
apartment up
drummer,
in
was in
SF.
Oakland. But yeah, man, we were like hometown babies, Like it was sick to come out and like play to like all the friends and family, and yeah, and new friends, like we didn't want to start like our first show back at like a huge fest, so it was like a good like test run to come back and play like to the hometown, So just felt super comfortable. It was like a good little test run before we hit the tour. So yeah.
And it was mind blowing and amazing and like I don't know, overwhelming. Same thing. I almost cried during that set. Yeah.
So one final question is, what Beau Navire song are you most proud of?
Oh, that's a good question. I think my favorite song that I'm most proud of is Phalanx of Lenses. It's a like pretty technical, like fast, chaotic song, but has a lot of like beauty in it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that song like means a lot, and I think we were kind of under the gun at the time to do the split, so like I feel like our writing a lot of times too like was very organic, and how that split came together with Republic of Dreams. We did 2 songs, Phalanx of Lenses and Ghost like I think I just came with some riffs, and then it was like one practice, and it was like boom, like we just kind of like locked in. Here's the song, here's the layout, and it just feels really intense, but like it just kind of like touches every different piece of like the genre of the music that I like. Fast, pretty, melodic, emotional, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. That's a good one. For me, it's not an art, it's a myth, because I still to this day, there's no way we could ever play that song. It's just so
like
all
super
over the place, and
technical,
like just there's so much going on in the song. Like, how did we do this and pull this off? And I don't know. And the lyrics mean a lot to me, and I don't know. Yeah. A lot of the songs. I mean, every album for sure. Like, is so perfect for a moment in our time and existence.
You didn't ask, but I would say like for album, like Hours for me was like a departure from, I think it was like a graduation for us a little bit. Like we'd been writing organically for a bit. Life Moves, our first LP, was like the demo elevated with some new songs with Sean, our new guitarist, and then Hours, I think we were just like raw emotion, like getting in it, So yeah, bro. All right, dude. I love you.
Later.
Nice seeing you.
Dude, it's so good to see you.
Later. Love you.
Thanks for fucking hooking it up, dude. I'll call you in Portland. So yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for playing, and thank you for the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
likewise.
Thanks
Thank you
having
for
us.
asking.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for
amazing.
asking us for the interview.
And then.